I'ma grind like they know tomorrow. And I'ma get this cash like they know tomorrow. Matter of fact, rhyme like they know tomorrow. And I'ma go at it like they know tomorrow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. These chicks will never leave me, no matter how much they try. They mess around and mess with us, man, they must be out they mind. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hey cool kids, what's up? It's me, Moniya, and today I just want to talk to you guys. Today we're going to talk, chat it up, kick it one-on-one. So today I would like to talk about stepping out of your comfort zone. I'm currently reading this book. It's by Jen Sincero. It's called You Are a Badass Every Day: How to Keep Your Motivation Strong, Your Vibe High, and Your Quest for Transformation Unstoppable. Now I'm almost done. I probably got like 12 pages left. I have a little DIY bookmark that I just folded like a white piece of paper, and on it I like dotted down a few pages that really stood out to me. And one of the pages that really stood out to me was page 57 that I would like to read for you guys. So it says, quote, "When you commit to transforming your life, you commit to getting very uncomfortable over and over again. Befriend the unfamiliar, the risky, the me, no wanna. The discomfort means you're almost there." So this page really stood out to me. To me, this just means, when you want to head somewhere, when you're reaching for a certain goal, there's going to be multiple situations that you're in where you're just like, oh, I'm uncomfortable, oh, this is a risk, I don't know if I should do this, oh, I'm really not sure about this, I don't even want to do this. But this usually happens when you're transforming your life. So this could mean moving to a new environment, this could mean getting a new job opportunity, this can mean transferring to a new school, this can mean making better friends, this can mean moving on from a relationship, this can mean so much new things. This can mean like physical appearance as well. Like, for example, someone that wants to lose weight, like there is definitely going to be times where you have a cheesecake and a salad and you're like, what do I do? I really don't want to. I'm not used to this. The salad, the vegetables, ew, like I can't. I don't like it. It's not gonna fill me up. And you have all these excuses in your head, and you feel like, oh, this is a risk. Like, do I really wanna suffer and eat all these nasty vegetables when I can just eat like the cheesecake that I'm used to? But when you want something so much, you go for that, and sometimes it's gonna cost, because expensive things cost. Like, for example, when you go to the store, you see like the legit brand and then the knockoff brand, and you're like, the knockoff brand does the same thing, right? But then you get it and the quality is just not nowhere near the same as the actual brand. But best believe that actual brand is probably gonna be like $200 versus the knockoff brand is like $50. But when you want something, you pay the price. So another example of stepping out of your comfort zone, this can be in like your everyday life, such as like work or school or your hobby, for example, or your career. So I know someone that's been at a job for 10 years, and she knew the job from the back of her hand. Like, she knows it. She can probably do the job with her eyes closed. Now, she was having like so much trouble at her job. Like her managers were so rude. They talked to her so mean. Her job started to become overwhelming. It was no longer fun. Some people say work's not supposed to be fun. Get the job done and then go about your day. But at the end of the day, no one wants to spend the rest of their life doing something that makes them feel miserable. It's not good for your mental. It's not good for none of that, okay? Like, no one wants to be depressed while making money. Money's not that important for you to be depressed. And depression can lead to other things. We don't want that. We want to make ourselves feel good. Anyways, back to the story. So she just wasn't happy, and she would have migraines every single day, she would kind of have arguments with her family because, you know, they were in a happy mood and she was always in like an irritated, aggravated, like, mood. And like, she would give her family attitude, and her people around her that really love her was kind of like distancing themselves away from her. It was just not good for her life at home. And you know, life at home and life at work are two separate things, and you don't want to ruin your life at home just for something at work, and it's just really not worth it. So she reached out to a couple of people for a new job position. She got the job that she was interested in, and she was going to go for it. But then this thing happened that usually happens to a lot of us, where we tend to think, am I making the right decision? This is odd. This is gonna be a different thing for me. Now, the reason why she started to do this is because the hours of her job was definitely going to change. She wouldn't be able to spend time with her family as much because of the type of job it was. It was going to be a different environment, like a whole different thing from what she was leaving. And we tend to do this a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely do that. Like, I'm human, you know? So us as people, we get this new opportunity and we're like, yeah, we're gonna go for it. And then soon as it's about to happen, we're like, wait, am I making the right decision? Is this the right thing to do? What if this happens? What if this happens? Oh my goodness, what if this happens? And you know, those thoughts are in your head. It's called fear. Get rid of the fear. Get rid of the fear. Okay? And just do what you want to do. Like, go for it. Reach for the stars. Go. So, back to the story. She was like, I don't know if this is the right thing to do. And then she like messaged a whole bunch of people and called a whole bunch of people, close ones to her, and asked them, is this the right thing to do? Should I do it? And some people said, only you know. And you know, me personally, sometimes when I ask for advice and then the person just tells me, well, it's up to you. And my thoughts are like, what do you mean it's up to me? Like, I understand it's up to me, but that's why I'm asking you for advice. Like, I really can't stand that. You ask someone for advice, but it's like, well, it's up to you. It is you. It's your job. But you know, whoever says that, those people are exactly right. It is up to you. Literally think about it. When you're at that place where you want to move on and transform your life, sit in that place, because the old you's here. This is the elevator you. Sit in the middle, right here, and think. It's like a little timeline, you know? It's like, just think. Take a moment of silence and meditate and think, and deeply think. Don't base your answer and your decision off of other people's thought. Base it off of in here, what you feel in here. You know, don't say, what if this happens, what if that happens. Live in the present moment. Don't focus on the past and what you were like back then, or what will happen in the future. Don't think in the present. You know, that really messes a lot of people up. And when we start to think in the future, what will happen in the future? Oh, my past, this is now. We're now. We're not 10 minutes ago. We're not a second ago. We're now. The time is rolling, okay? And she kind of messed up, because what did she do? She didn't take the job position. And the reason why I said she messed up, who am I to judge? But she messed up for her own well-being, I guess, because she didn't take the job position. Her reason was, actually, my job is not that bad. My boss is not that bad. I can't, bosses are bosses at the end of the day, but my boss is not that bad. Later on in the month, her and her boss got into this huge altercation, and she is completely not happy with her job. I mean, you gotta work to live and work to eat and eat to live, right? But at the end of the day, she's not comfortable with her job, and she says it here and there. I wish I should have took the job position. What was I thinking? I should have just listened to myself. What was I thinking? 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 And that's just like a good example, and that's why I kind of want to like that's why I wanted to tell you guys this story, is because if you want something, don't ever look back. Keep looking forward. Don't ever look back. Okay? Don't ever base your decisions off of your past. Just keep moving forward. And now I know I said it's not good to work focus about the future, but of course work towards your future, but don't focus too much on there, because then you will miss every beautiful thing that's happening right this second, right now, right in front of you, because you're too worried about the future. Definitely this page really stood out to me. That is page 57. If you guys want to cop the book, I bought this off of Amazon Books. Probably you can get it off of Barnes & Noble, but I got this off of Amazon, and definitely check it out. Yeah, guys, it's really important to just get rid of that fear, get rid of those thoughts inside that head that's saying, what if this, and no, I'm not good, I'm afraid, I'm not good enough. One quick thing I want to say, I know a friend of mine who she wants to get a new job doing something. All right, I'm not gonna say what that something is, but it's good. It's good. It's something I would probably do. It's really cool. But she's kind of, I think, afraid because she thinks she's not good enough for it. She thinks her English is not the best. She thinks she's really shy. She's just afraid, okay? I even told her she should read this book, so after I'm done, I'm gonna let her borrow it. And I let her read a page now and then. I'm like, hey, read this page, like, check it out, and it just touches her. She's like, wow, like, you get, this book gets me. And sometimes when you read motivational books, you're like, whoa, you hit the spot. But there's nothing better than listening in here. Don't always kind of listen to, like, what's in here, because not everything can kind of, like, go with the life that you're living. You know, not everything can answer your questions. Sometimes you just have to listen to this. Like, nobody knows you better than yourself. So, I mean, of course, motivational books help, and sometimes you'll find a few pages that you're like, oh, that's exactly what I needed to hear, but no one knows you better than yourself, okay? So just step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone. Trust me, there was a few things that you thought you couldn't do, but now you're like, this is my comfort zone. Like, you're that zone that you're uncomfortable with will definitely soon become your comfort zone, and then you're just gonna keep going, and you're gonna keep going. You know, think about it like your first day of, like, elementary school, like, or your first day of middle school, or first day of high school, first day of college. Like, I'm pretty sure you had questions and you weren't familiar, or, you know, it's just different things that I can definitely give examples about. But I just want to say that you are awesome, and go for what you want. Reach for the stars. Don't allow someone to tell you what your limits are, and take your time. Don't live up to other people's pace. Take your time. If you want to go 20 miles per hour and the next person behind you is going 50, you do not have to go 50 miles per hour. Go at your own pace. Listen to your inner self, and nobody knows you better than you, okay? So go for what you want. Stand up right now. Do what you want. Take a nap if you want to take a nap. Dance if you want to dance. Sing if you want to sing. Don't ever dim your light for no one or nobody, or don't even dim your light for your own self. Like, do it. Shine, be you. Just be you, okay? All right, cool kids? All right? Okay. Well, I'm so glad that we got to talk, guys, and I definitely want to do more of these videos, and yeah, if you guys want to talk about anything else, feel free to direct message me on my Instagram at Moniya Kid, or just comment below of what you would like for me to talk about next, and we could definitely talk about that. Finance, motivational videos, health, etc., etc. Yeah. Alright, cool kids. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Share this video to someone that you think needs to hear this as well. Alright? Be here next time.